I'm going to roll.
All right, we are back. Last time you guys did a lot of weird things. You cut a dead body in half. You fired lasers into the ceiling. Went up an elevator, then back down. And then Bran and Miss Roof, you guys found the crates that you were sent to find, but then you saw 3 sets of glowing eyes, purring and growling coming towards you. Fum Fu and Stee's basically trolling Fum Fu with a dead guy's hand. And that's kind of where we stand right now.
All right.
The Destiny pool is 7 light side versus 2 dark side points, so you guys got a ton of points to use. Remember, every time you use them, they flip over to dark side, so it gives me more things to use as well. So, it is. You guys are down in the cave. You've been in the cave probably 2 hours or so, and you need to be back before dark. You killed your driver, or Stee killed your driver.
I was going to say, I wouldn't say we.
Team effort. We didn't stop him.
That's also true.
We didn't know.
Who can say?
Who can say?
Bran, I forgot to tell you that stim pack that you found was a multi-use stim pack. So the way this one works is...
is it like in Resident Evil when you mix the green herb with the red herb and you get that good shit?
Sure.
Or is this like some toxic shit that I picked up that's going to kill me?
No, this is good. So like when you use a stim pack normally, it gets consumed, right? It's gone.
Yeah.
So a multi-use one is one you can keep using, and it works the same rule. So it's like first time you stab yourself, it's 5 points, and then 4, and then all the way down to 1. After a day, it refreshes back to 5. So it's essentially a stim pack you can use for the rest of your stim packiness.
That's amazeballs.
I'm just going to, in my inventory, I'm just going to write like the really good one.
But the way the number works is not per person. So it's not like you...
no, I can't multi-use. It's like...
Yeah, it's like if you use it and it's 5, but then you want to help Stee and you inject him...
Why would I do that?
Just... Maybe. He would only get the 4. And then it would go to 3 and then all the way down. So it's like, you're not like 5, everybody.
It's not
4,
like
4,
a fully
4.
juiced Capri Sun. It's like,
and then, like I said, it does have to like chill for a day before you can use it again.
These analogies are fantastic.
They're really good is the thing.
All right. So you guys let's pick up with Stee and Fum Fu. Fum Fu, you just got scared by Stee. Mm-hmm. I think you yelled at him or something.
Yeah, I screamed.
Yeah.
I was like,
perfect.
Stee's actually going to fall over laughing at it.
I'm going to kick you.
Would you like to roll for that?
Yes.
You're going to literally kick him while he's down.
I don't like this guy.
Roll a brawl check.
Through across a chasm.
How many purple?
It's 2 because he's right there.
Fuck him up, Fum Fu. Fuck him up.
Nothing happens.
So
Yeah.
I think she kicks you, and
Swing and a miss.
it makes like a... I don't even know, like a fail means you miss. I feel like you kick him, but it's like... Maybe you kick him and like you squeak like a squeaky shoe when you're like, meh, meh, like whatever, when you like kick him in the side. Which probably makes Steve laugh more. I don't know.
Probably.
So he's prone
That
and incapacitated at this point.
Yes.
Okay. That's it.
That's it.
That's
Steve's going to continue to laugh, eventually laugh it off, and then stand up and try and figure out where the hell Bran and Beast Roof have gone.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they have gone around the river bend, if you will. The cave kind of takes like a corner
just
quarter
around
turn.
the river bend?
Just around it. So going over to Bran and Beast Roof, Bran is seeing the 4 crates.
What is Bistroof seeing?
Darkness, pain enveloping me. And so you see the crates and you see these glowing eyes and you hear like this purring growling in the distance. You also see like these completely shredded bodies of all of these other like miners that have
I
been
thought you
in the
meant like
cave.
really like
No.
jacked
I mean
dudes,
like torn
shredded.
apart. You do see in a complete like kind of like bloody heap is the driver is Jim the driver that you guys then threw down the chasm.
He threw.
Guilty.
He is in kind of like a godal like fleshy mess, just kind of like
God.
like there.
Kind of just like a godal mound.
Kind of, yeah. His arm is like poking out at a weird angle. And his face frozen in horror death, and but he doesn't look like he's been munched on. But there's like bits of different godals all throughout, like the cave and stuff. Blood on the walls. There's blood on the crates.
So there's 6 eyes.
I'm sorry. Yeah, you see 6 eyes in total. Yes.
Yeah.
And they are they're like glowing yellow, and they are like you can't see what they're attached
Are they
to.
angry eyes or happy eyes?
They're cat-like eyes.
So who can say?
Yes. That is what you see currently.
Hey, so do these cats have Bistroof? Do you know more about the cats than I do? Like, do they happen to have like more than 2 eyes? Because otherwise, this is not an ideal situation right now.
You're asking me if I can see if they have more than 2
No,
eyes?
I'm asking you if you know if these dangerous cats that we are in a cavern with potentially, like, are we looking like? I mean, obviously you're not looking, but like, I think there's-
I have.
I think there's
could
3
roll
of them.
lore or something.
Yeah, I think there's 3 of them, but I see 6 eyes that could. It's Star Wars, baby. Sometimes
Could I
things have
tell
6 eyes.
if it's like? I mean,
Yeah, I would say. I mean, what are your knowledge rolls? Because I can make the call that way depending on.
lore is a career skill, but
Okay, but like which one though? That's what I'm saying.
well,
Like,
there's one called lore.
Can I hear
Oh,
her
just-
ask this question as I walk up?
yeah, I'm
'Cause
sure if you
actually-
guys went around. Actually,
Well, actually,
I know a lot about cats.
so I would
come
say
pet this cat.
to answer him first. Answer Bistroof is like I would say lore is like about storytelling and stuff. So I don't know. Like I would say I would take like one of the planetary things or like xenology because it has to do with like
That's me.
whatever. And so if you're like or whatever, then Fafu can actually
Yeah.
and
Yes,
if you'd like to roll, you can.
I actually have no idea.
Well, that's good because I do.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah, I studied these things on my own planet all the time.
Okay, so
Okay.
what are they? What do we like? I know we're here to get the crates. We gotta get the crates.
Give me a second. I'm gonna flip to my brain bank and remember.
Go to your mind
I was about to
palace.
say, are you fucking like Jimmy Neutroning, like brain blasting over here? Like,
All right, make your roll. It's gonna be 2 purple. You
Looks
got
like a
it.
success, yeah.
Cool. All right, so you're able to quickly, not just from the eyes, but from what you see, like how they've attacked the bodies
And the smell.
and the smell.
smelling on that cat piss.
With your godal nose.
The nostrils flare.
I have it on.
Oh, you put it back on.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
You are able to tell that these are tusk cats. So these are ferocious, much larger than a house cat kind of cat. With they have like coming from like their cheeks, they have these pretty vicious tusks, and they have clawed, cloven feet. So it's like imagine if a cow had claws on top of its hooves
And also tusks.
and tusks. It's like a warthog cat, but they're big, like almost as big as a horse. At least a fully grown one, which 2 fully grown ones creep out of the darkness at this moment while Fumfu's like,
Fantastic. Of
I'm not going to
course they
make
do.
you repeat what I'm
Yeah.
saying. So like you're relaying this information kind of, I feel like, like encyclopedic,
Yeah.
kind of like, oh, or whatever. The 2 kind of come out and you can see one has like blood all over its face and its tusks. One has only 1 tusk on one side. It's like kind of cut off.
In a fight.
And then there is a smaller one, which looks not necessarily like a baby, but it's definitely a younger one. It's also got blood on its face. But they're all growling and looking at you. The backs of they're like tan colored with like white underbellies. They have really long tails. And the hair on their back is definitely up. They're definitely agitated and upset that you are here. And they are now between you and the crates. These 3 tusk cats. 2 big ones, 1 little one.
Steve's going to take that godal arm he's got in his hand and throw it behind them.
Okay.
Nice.
Smart.
Trying to think if I should make you roll for that.
Does he like?
Athletic?
Can he like sprinkle some paprika on it before he does it to just like really season the deal?
Star Wars paprika.
Okay, so Tuscats actually love cinnamon. They hate
Actually,
paprika.
what you would throw when you do throw weapons, you would actually still use ranged. So do ranged light because it's a arm and not like a big beefy thing.
And it's just an average.
Yeah, average.
If Stee throws that, does that mean that he's unarmed?
That's a success.
Yes. Okay. So you throw the arm, it goes, pinwheeling over behind them. It thuds to the ground. The bigger of the two, they're like similar in size. He is unflinching. He's just staring at your group. The one that's missing a tusk, like looks at the arm, and is definitely distracted by it. But the little one, like the hair goes down on its back, and it turns and it just like it bounds for it. It bounds for the arm, and it just starts like munching and chewing up. So now the little one is at least disengaged. It's now behind. It's behind the two, but it's still in front of the crates.
So
but it's much of the
how
arm.
far away are these Tuscats at this point?
At this point, they are at long range from you guys.
Okay, so Steve's going to ready his slug thrower just for the time being.
Okay.
I'll hear you ready your weapon and say, Steve, what's happening?
Looks like there's some pretty nasty cats here. We're probably in for a fight, bestie.
And I'll say, got it, and then ready my force pike.
I'm gonna go ahead and jab my stim pack into me and heal up.
Okay. The multi-use or the regular one?
Reggae.
Okay. I think you've already done that today, so it'll be 4, I think. You did it because it's the same day.
That's fine. I only have
just-
3 damage.
I'm just letting you know. Because it's like you guys asked earlier, it is still the same day. It's the same day as you crashed. You have not gone to sleep yet.
I'm gonna crash out of the Ford.
Crazy day.
There we go.
All right. So pick up. Fun Fu.
I am going to.
Yes, they're much bigger than you.
Okay, I'm going to hide behind Steve.
Okay.
So Steve's not having that. He's going to sort of shove you away.
I will hide behind Best Room.
Who remains blissfully
Unbeknownst to me.
He'll never know. Hide behind him.
I feel like Fun Fu would be the kind of person to be like, I'm hiding behind this. You're going to do great.
I believe in you.
So it's a seeing eye Fumfu.
Yes.
She gets to wear a little vest and everything.
Yes.
All right, so if you guys are pretty much like ready to go, then we can roll for the. We did it for the Jimvus. We'll roll initiative. Truly,
Yeah.
You guys were doing different things when we fought the Vinox. So because you guys are like,
I was really busy dropping my sword in the swamp for every fucking
True.
turn of that fight.
so because this is a fight you guys are pretty much prepared for, you can realize that like these cats mean business and you're ready to go. So this is, you'll just roll without any difficulty die. You'll roll your vigilance. So find your vigilance roll and you will roll that. Nice. Roll that and then tell me how many you have.
Would you say that they're like samurai pizza cats?
No.
I got 2 blanks.
Great.
I have a success and 2 advantage.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Greg. What are we rolling?
Vigilance.
Oh, I fucked up. I have to roll another green. My bad. Hey, I got 1 blast.
Okay. How many did you get?
3
Yeah.
successes.
Ooh.
The blind guy goes first.
Well, it's because he's just like, and just charges the wrong way. No, okay. All right. So Best Roof is going to go. Well, let me make sure. Let me see where the whole.
Can charm only work on humanoids?
You want to fuck a cat?
It doesn't have to be sexual.
Oh shit!
But it does. You're
right.
like half furry anyway,
So,
dude. Fuck a cat.
I thought you were gonna go first, but I just rolled 6 successes
Jesus
for the Tusk
Christ,
Cats.
man.
So the Tusk Cats be going first. That's a
Ooh, first.
I've never seen that before. That's cool. Look, do you see that? I
Yeah.
moved them, but they're
Yeah, I hate you.
Best
great.
Roof. How many did you have?
I had 1 success and 3 advantage.
Okay, so you will actually go for
I had 2 blanks and 1 success.
nice, and
That's
then
not
you had
nice.
nothing.
I
No?
had 2 advantages and a blank.
No, okay, so then it'll be Stee. Then it'll be, so it's gonna go Tuskats, Bistroof, Stee, Bran, and then Fumfu. So you asked if charm can work on non humanoids. I would say Look at your character sheet real quick because you have that animal handling thing.
Yeah.
Find out if it's on your your class sheet.
Your big sheet.
See what it says because it might be charm, and so I would be able to okay. Because I'm pretty sure you have something with animal handling on your scout thing towards the top.
Natural hunter.
Familiar sons.
Okay, maybe not. I thought you had some with animal handling because you wanted
Not
to.
for scout.
Okay, well, I would say. I mean, it's an animal, so it's and a wild one. So depending on what you're trying to do, I guess. Like if you're talking to it, like it can't understand complex thoughts. So it could maybe find out that you're not necessarily hostile, but I don't know if the rest of your group is going to help prove that point or not.
Yeah. Okay.
So, but I'm willing to let anything try.
Okay.
Unless I know it's a flat out, like, that's not going to work. Like, like you can't charm a droid, kind of thing like that.
Yeah.
So we're going to go with the Tuscats first. So the bigger of the two is going to lumber forward but only like a little bit, about halfway, close half the distance from you guys, and it's going to tail sweep all of you, including Fum Fu, because it's like their tails are really long. So goes.
I like the nope. Is the thing. I really like the nope.
Do you?
I do. Call me Leslie.
Yes.
No, they succeed.
I'd like
Fantastic.
to use my dodge action.
Okay.
So I don't know. I don't know if I should have said that before you rolled or after, based off of this. It says you may perform a dodge incidental to suffer a number of strain no greater than the ranks in dodge, then upgrade the difficulty of the check by that number.
Yeah, you should have told me before I rolled.
Okay. In that case, I won't dodge
Okay.
this time.
Okay. So next time if I'm like, I am going to do a whatever, then you'd be like, I'm dodging. So then, okay.
Got it.
All right. So it's going to tail sweep you guys for. It's going to sweep all you guys for 5 damage, and your soak applies. So,
Boo.
Jesus.
and
These are wins.
yes, this is wounds. And let's see. I need each of you to make an athletics check to see if you fall to the ground. No difficulty. I just need you to. Actually, no, it is difficulty. Sorry, with purple. 2 purple.
Stee absolutely does not fall to the ground.
All right.
Yeah, I'm good too.
1 success.
4 success.
Fun food's good. Yeah. Okay. So none of you get swept to the ground. You get tail slapped essentially. The second, the one with that's missing a tusk, is going to come shoulder to shoulder with the other Tuscat, but it is just going to do like this hissing growl in an attempt to intimidate Fum Fu.
It knows that I'm scared.
So I need you to roll. I'm gonna roll. I need you to roll your. I need you to tell me what's your discipline. Like, do you have any points in discipline, or what would be your roll?
3 green.
3 green. Okay, so I go against 3 purples. So if I beat this roll, you will be intimidated. Well, we'll just get to that one. So it does a hiss and growl, and it does. So you're intimidated. So you have to, next on your turn, you have to spend 1 turn moving away and not attacking. Moving away from the Tuscats and not attacking.
Okay.
You're scared. You're scared. Scared little Fum Fu.
Yes.
And now it's Miss Roof's turn. The little one is eating the arm. It's just happily munching Godel meat.
I guess I'm gonna run up where the tail swipe came from and try to smack him with the force spike.
Okay. So if you're going to move forward, that'll put you in the engaged range that you need for the force spike. So it'll just be the 2.
Steve's going to shout while you're attacking. That's probably not the best idea, Bestie.
Best Roof is just like, ah!
Good on you.
He
I
lives-
admire
He lives
it.
in the moment.
Would you call it blind ambition?
Get out.
That's 1 failure.
All right. So you are you're crazy in the moment, and you just stab wildly, kind of like and you perfectly stab to the right and to the left and in between the legs of the Tuscat. And which one were you targeting? Was it
The one that smacked us.
Okay. And that one just is kind of like stands there like unflinchingly, like just kind of like this motherfucker, you know, whatever. And you quickly realize after your third thrust that you have hit nothing.
This is fine.
So, but
This is where I want to be.
Assumes, just re-leans on his post like Gandalf, like, well, sorry, lads.
I'll turn around and say, "Did I didn't hit him, did I?"
No, you did. You did. You felt that hard one when you aimed down?
Yeah.
That was the ground. You hit something.
Da, 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 da.
You killed the ground.
The cave caves in. We all die. End of campaign.
The end.
Fucking
Thank you for
ground
joining
pounds
us,
us
everyone.
into oblivion.
Welcome. All right. Now we're at E. It's your turn.
So, E is going to absolutely try and shoot something. They're
Okay.
at medium range now.
They're
So
at medium
cover the
range.
distance.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna try and shoot the whichever one is closest to Beastroof.
That's the one
one
that
I'm
tail
trying
swiped
to-
you,
yeah.
guys. So the one without missing a tusk. So,
All right, and it's average,
yes, at medium. Yeah.
which is 2.
Yes.
So that was a success.
Okay. So total damage.
I believe it's 9 based off that.
Oofa.
Fuck him up.
That's it.
Yeah, I think that's 9.
Is that a dead cat?
No, it's not a dead cat. So you fire your slug thrower, right? That's
Yeah.
what you're firing. All right. So you fire a shot, and are you aiming anywhere in particular?
I'm going to aim for the eyes.
Whew. Okay. So you
The
hit.
cats, not Beastroof.
Yeah. Those don't exist anymore.
One eye. I'm gonna shoot out his glass eye.
Oh. So you shoot it. You hit it directly in the face, and it definitely like skids back like maybe a couple feet and like paws at its face, and it's like roaring and like crying out. And like when it pulls, it's like when it gets back up and like looks at you, like you guys just see that there's like a total like burn score mark like where its left eye was, and there's just like all this like blood like pouring out its head, and like its other eye is now like hella bloodshot, and the one that has half a tusk, like almost all of the fur in its back is saying, and the baby is attracted to this sort of like this pain noise, so it comes up to the big one, and tries to Simba style like, what's wrong, kind of thing, like paw up or whatever. And when it like kind of gets swiped away, it like turns and faces you guys. So it's also a part of the shenanigans now.
Fantastic.
And now it's Bran's turn.
Okay. So I spent my experience on getting influence, basic power, and also control.
Okay.
So I'm going to try to control them, which means that I can put them in an emotional state that lasts up to, 1 round or 5 minutes.
Okay.
And I'm going to try and make them chill out so we can grab the crates and leave.
Okay. So your force rating is 2, right? Mm-hmm. Okay. So you'll get to the way this is going to work.
It says discipline versus discipline.
Oh, okay. That's how we're doing it.
Yeah, it's
Right.
the level 2 one.
Oh, nice. Okay. Cool.
So my discipline is like the one thing I have 3 for.
Okay. Their discipline is 2. So just roll it against 2 purples. That's how we'll do it.
Well,
That's a success.
it is.
All right. So what is the emotional? What are you trying to
I'm
convey
trying
to
to
them?
inflict fear.
feel?
I want to
like-
make them scared so they'll fucking leave. We can grab the crates and fucking bounce.
Okay. So yeah, you succeed.
So at this point, like, this is the first time Bran has like ever used the Force, and I honestly think that like what's going through her head at this point is like, this fucking day sucks. This has been a long ass day.
crashed and it got
Like,
my sword in the
just-
mud.
I want to get these crates, get paid, steal a ship, have a drink, and go the fuck home. So I honestly think that like it's not even done out of like, oh, I need to protect my friends, but more so like I'm over it.
Yeah.
And I so desperately want to get out of this situation that
Yeah.
I may or may not have caused by throwing Fumfu across a pit. But
Yes.
at this point, Bran is like, I'm clocking out, I'm done.
Yeah, fuck
and
this,
it's just like, I just want these things to go away.
Okay. Yeah. So, I guess with your projection, the forces that you guys are like these big bad scary things
Yeah.
or whatever. So that like takes root. So like they're definitely like kind of like angry with you guys, especially the one that just got shot in the face or whatever. But then, like, do you say anything? Do you do any kind of motion, or is it just all internal and it's like something that comes out?
It's slightly internal of just like, I'm just so over this, but also I'm just like, hey, fuck off, you stupid cats.
I think when you say like the word like the cats, like that last part or whatever, like there's like this kind of like, you know, semi-invisible like kind of like wave kind of like emanates out from you in a cone shape that doesn't necessarily like affect the group, obviously. And it kind of like comes and it hits the cats, and they go from being like this kind of like, you know, like angry thing to like they like or whatever, and they kind of like shrink back a little bit. Like the little one is gone. Like the little one has like, as soon as it hit it like went as far low to the ground as it could, and it like skeeters back off into the darkness you guys can't see. The one with the half tusk just kind of like backs up, and then once it gets at what it feels like is a safe distance.
Are they behind the crates?
The little one's gone. You don't even see it anymore. And then the half tusk one is like backing up till it gets to a safe distance to where it basically scatters off into the darkness too, like further in. And then the one that's been shot, like it just like stares at all of you guys for a long time, and then it just almost like indignantly kind of, or like, you know, it just kind of like turns like perfectly and just kind of like walks off, still with its like its head high, but it's like the whole time it's kind of like growling as it goes off, but it leaves as well. And so now you just have you guys and the crates.
Nice.
All right, guys. Can we get these boxes and go, please?
How many are there?
What's in them?
I don't care. Let's just get them and go before the mean ass pussycats come back.
We could take them. What's in them?
I mean, we can figure that out in a minute. I just saved all of your asses. We
Fumfu
all just
opens
got
the crate.
tail whipped. Let's go.
Don't I have to back away?
No, because now that they're gone, like you're not scared of them anymore.
Oh, okay.
I'll say,
Yeah.
why don't we get the crates onto the elevator and then look once we get in the elevator?
Let's see if they're worth carrying out of this hellhole beforehand.
I'm gonna go open one.
Okay.
All right, Fumfu being
So
ballsy.
Fumfu's just like, I was like, all right, and pops up in a crate or whatever. They're, I mean, when I say that they're crates, they're like, you know, metal and stuff like
Yeah.
that or whatever. But you like,
Space crates.
space crates. So you pop off the lid, and what you see in the crate that you're looking at, Fumfu. God, I broke the immersion. I'm so sorry. You see what you can instantly recognize, because this is a pretty recognizable material throughout all of space, is perfect, like unrefined, manufactured yet pure spice, which is like Star Wars, like
Are we
cocaine.
doing Dune now?
Well, spice is from Star Wars. So it's like straight up like Star Wars cocaine.
Do you mine spice?
Yes, you do.
That's
The
so
spice
weird.
mines of Kessel, finger quotes. That's what they're. Yeah,
Can I stick my finger in it?
you can.
Are you going to rub it on your teeth and just make sure it's that good shit?
I don't have teeth.
She doesn't have a mouth, but I guess she could like absorb it into her face.
I want to do that.
You do? Okay.
Oh, no.
Put it in
All right,
my
so now
eye.
Fumfu's high as shit.
All right. So
In your eye? Oh, my
I need you to
That's
make.
the only body part. I don't know.
No, their faces can like, because they like can
Okay.
still eat. You just kind of pass. You have a weird like
just put your nose on.
semi-ceramic,
Snorted.
It's like your face is almost like Jello, kind of like it looks like ceramic, but like
Ditto?
like stuff. Yeah, stuff can pass through it.
Okay.
Right. Like that's how you eat. So I think you just like rub a little bit into your face. I guess is that what you're doing?
Yeah.
Okay. I need you to make another discipline check, but this time it's going to be 3 purples.
Because you about to get fucking high.
Steve just sort of shakes his head because he knows
He knows
all about this.
Okay, so yeah, you're on a spice trip, Fumfu. So for the
Guys, this stuff is great.
yeah, spice has like been described in a lot of different ways. Like depending, you're taking it in this like straight up raw form, so it's like hella intense. So you're Star Wars stoned, right? So for the next 6 hours,
Jesus.
Oh my god.
you're gonna have 2 setback die to every roll that you do.
And your character now has a permanent addiction to spice.
Meanwhile, Fumfu's
Actually, we can deal with that later, but there is actually an addiction process for being like
man.
whatever. So Fumfu could potentially be addicted to spice.
I just picture her like little faceless ass like over in the corner just being like
So with Steve's experience in the underworld and his history with spice, he knows just exactly how
Fumfu's feeling right now.
yeah, exactly how Fumfu's feeling. He's just gonna go, oh great, the faceless horror is fucked up on spice. And
Did you say that out loud?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then he's going to go over and try and fashion himself a little pouch of spice and stash it.
Okay. Do you want to do that where nobody else can see you?
Yes.
Then make a stealth roll, please.
Done.
Oh, you're doing a little doggy bag? The go bag?
So I hope somebody pulls me away from this.
What kind of... just average?
Yeah.
I don't succeed in doing it stealthily.
Okay.
Okay.
So you're just like pull out, your little baggie, and you're just like flop it out, and then just like scoop it up, and it's in everyone except for Bistroof's clear sight.
Okay, so I'm going to get absolutely mad at this point, and I'm going to be like, guys, I said let's move the crates, not do drugs. Let's get them out of here. We were promised money. We were promised transportation and
But
help.
it's so good.
I understand.
This is mind altering. Like this is like you're seeing shit. Like
It's like a psychedelic.
yeah.
yeah. So
because raw spice is like when it's at most powerful, it gets turned into different things from this raw material. So like M's gone to like the mecca of drugs right now. Like it's like
she's gone to Space Moon.
yes, space moon. That's no moon. It's a space moon.
Best Roof will say, is there a cart anywhere? Or are we going to have to carry these things?
Here, try this.
Do you stick a finger in his
I
mouth?
slap it. I
No.
slap it out of her hand.
No.
I slap her hand. Bran slaps her hand and also grabs the bag out of Stee's hand,
Steve's going to try and wrestle it back.
and I'm going to dump it back into the crate where it belongs.
Well, then you probably need to make you guys need to do a combative strength check. So each roll your strength.
Oh, I don't like that.
Brawn, yes, sorry.
I'm just staring at my hands since you slapped me. Like I can feel it vibrating.
it's like radiating different
That wouldn't
colors.
be like a brawl check or anything?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's roll.
Oh, so it is brawl.
Not my best. Oh, well,
Steve succeeds.
Okay.
I
so-
do not. And I'm not happy about that.
Okay. Grumpy.
So I'm just going to start like mama bearing the situation.
Okay.
Bran walks over and picks up a crate and just starts dragging it towards the elevator.
Well, the awesome thing is
Can I pick it up?
The awesome thing is this is Star Wars, so you actually just get to the side of the crate and you push the two buttons and the little repulsor engines underneath them make them hover just about, I would say, 6 inches above the ground, so you can.
Brand's still shoving
Fantastic.
it on the ground.
So this idiot savant is still pushing it across the floor.
Well, I'm saying that you can put. I mean, unless you want to do it that way, but I'm saying like you go over there and you just like push it and it starts levitating, so it's easy for you to. But you're just like it's gliding across the ground. Just fine.
And before I get all the way to the elevator, I huff it back and hit the buttons on the other two and just start moving shit because I'm, like I said, I'm over it.
Okay, so we got some over by the. So we have 3 crates over by the thing. There's one more. I guess the one that.
Pop the lid back on that one, do the same thing, and move it.
Okay. So.
I'm gonna grab Fum Fu firmly by the shoulders, and like not in a weird way. and hey, Fum Fu, you're gonna be all right, but we got to get out of here because those cats can come back at any time.
Cats?
Yes, they were really sweet, cute cats that definitely aren't gonna try to kill us in the next few minutes. But I really think we should get on the elevator and get out of here. So let's go. And I start pushing her towards the elevator as well.
I would say Bistroof is up with Stee before he walks off and like one hand on your shoulder, like walking with you.
That's fair. Steve's going to be pushing that crate. Just be like, come on, bestie, let's get out of here.
Yeah.
I'm not walking. I'm tumbling, like doing little flippy rolls, like
Cartwheels?
kitty
Doing
rolls.
cartwheels?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you're still in like the best part of the high right now, so you're
Yeah.
not. You,
I'm not scared
if it had
yet.
been later in it, you'd probably be aggressive at the fact that CE kind of took away like your stuff. So, but you're not there yet. But we're getting there.
Oh God.
All right, so you guys are over at the elevator.
Getting the crates on there. Yeah.
Yeah, you got
How
all
many crates are there?
There's
3.
4 crates.
Oh, 4.
There's 4.
Yeah.
I'm not pushing one.
Yeah.
You can't even push yourself.
Bran's brought 1, and then she came back and got 2 more, and then went, and then Steve has the 4th.
Okay.
So you guys there's enough room for the 4 crates and 2 people, and then the other 2 are gonna have to wait.
Oh, I'm absolutely going first.
Who is going to ride with Bran in the elevator?
I think Fumfu. Steve's going to go take care of her.
No,
too.
I guide her onto the elevator
spinning.
and still in out of anger is mashing the door close button just in case Steve tries to get back on again.
All right, so you guys go up.
This.
There's no problem. You get up to the top, and the door opens, and you come out. You see the poopy dead bodies of the Vinox that were killed earlier. You do see the crumbling ceiling from where Fumfu lasered the ceiling several times, with your help, actually, Bran.
I did also contribute to
with
that.
one of them. So you see a lot more dust and rocks kind of falling from these cracks than what seems advisable. And I assume, Steve, you resummon the elevator?
Yeah,
Absolutely.
I'm
Okay.
going to. Bran assesses the situation, realizes that the ceiling is severely compromised. So I'm going to go ahead and pull the crates out of there, grab drunk ass, and get her out of there, and send the elevator back down. And there's an exit on this floor, correct?
No, not on this floor. That you have to go up the stairs.
I love it. Fantastic.
Now, what's great about the crates is that they can hover up the stairs as well.
Can the crates support like possibly 2 Star Wars RPG characters on them, and we can like ride them?
I mean, they have to be pushed. They're not
At the very
What
least,
if I
could they
like
support a Fumfu?
stand up really hard?
You can put me inside the crate.
No.
This Fumfu
Bumbu
suggests this.
ODs.
I would. That's so sad. Okay.
Wouldn't that be the best way to go, though? Like, just be like
My-
covered in space cocaine?
My parents would be so pissed.
Okay,
So yeah, I sent the elevator back down so
all
we
right.
can get
so,
down.
and you guys are let's just say you guys are crossing that hallway, all right?
Yeah.
So the elevator's coming back down to you guys, all right?
I'm having a great time.
Yeah.
All right, you guys hear an infuriated howl in the distance from where you were.
I'm going to copy it. Oh, wait, that's not.
Yeah, you're not
Never
over
mind. Sorry.
So a howl and not a hiss.
I mean, it
Or is
kind
it
of
a-
sounds like what the noise made when the thing got shot when the Tuscat got shot in the face. So it's safe to assume that whatever Bran did to them has worn off.
Oh.
Oh, good.
So
I did my
the
best.
elevator comes down and it opens up.
I'm going to shove Bistroof into the elevator.
Okay.
I'm also going to go into the elevator and start mashing the close door button and the up button.
You're leaving
See,
your crate?
I taught you something.
There are no crates. You said there were 4 crates in the first one and 2 people.
Oh, right. You're
Yeah.
right. Yeah. Never mind. Okay. So, yeah. Okay. So, you guys, the door closes. You guys start to go up. And then you feel the elevator rock.
No.
It's still going up. You feel the elevator rock again. Brandon Fumfu, you guys see, you guys hear something from the elevator shaft. Like you guys are like halfway across the hallway,
Okay.
essentially.
Real quick.
Yes.
Are there prepared reactions in this?
Define prepared reactions.
Like if I'm Bistroof, if he hears these things happening and can tell like something's about malfunction, can he react to what's about to happen?
Because he can't see, but he can feel.
Yeah, it depends, I guess, on what you want to react to.
If you're about to break this elevator, I'm going to do something.
I didn't say that. Didn't say that. So the Fumfu and Brand are about halfway across the hallway. When the crack that's biggest in the ceiling gets a whole lot bigger, and a whole lot more fist-sized rocks start falling through the crack and hitting the ground. Maybe a few hit the crate, right? And
Okay.
so if Fumfu is riding on the crates, that's going to be some sort of, thing. And then you guys, Bistroof and Steve, the elevator stops. It takes a minute, and then the door opens, but the door only opens halfway.
Are we at the top?
You're at the top. You're at the next floor. Yes,
Okay.
the top is just one floor,
Okay.
like up one. So
guys, the ceiling is falling. We gotta go. Y'all get out of there.
Is the force pipe collapsible?
Yes.
yes,
I'm going to stick it collapsed in between the doors and extend it.
okay, nice. All right, so that pops open the door all the way, and so yes, so then you pop open the door, and so you guys are able to go through. So I assume you guys are gonna.
I'm going to hurriedly guide you towards the exit.
Okay. So you guys make it. You make it to the stairs that initially Fumfu and Bistroof ran down that you guys fell past.
I don't want to talk about it.
So you guys are pushing crates and Fumfu up the stairs.
Yes.
Okay.
And Beastroof.
And
We're pushing the stoned one and the blind one.
I'm making it extremely difficult, though.
okay. In what
course
way?
you are.
Give it to me.
Like, sliding off.
Your hair is
Great.
pretty.
What are you saying? I want to know what Stony Fumfu sounds like. What did she do?
Did you guys see this?
Does she keep trying to open the crates to get more?
Well, yeah. Obviously, yes. And I'm just going to, I guess, if I'm on the floor because I fell off, I'll just like start crawling up the stairs. Probably talking or screaming a lot.
I would
Making
go for
a lot
screaming.
of noise. Yeah. Sing screaming.
like or like, ooh.
Yeah,
I can't make that
or-
noise you make.
Yeah, a lot of that.
You guys start seeing as you guys begin to go up the stairs, and you're like going up the stair shaft where like the bars are. You see many Vinox
Of fucking course.
flying flying from the depths, like
Up and out.
like up and away, like to the first floor,
I
right?
know what's coming.
And then you guys make it all up to the top part of the stairs. You see the broken door from where the Vinox came in initially. And you guys are now standing at the bridge platform, staring at a bridge that is not fully extended, separating you from the exit.
Question.
Yes.
A couple of times ago when we like trunch bowled Matilda to Fun Fu across the gap there.
Yes.
She didn't break the computer. She just didn't figure it
no,
out.
she just like rolled and she rolled nothing. So then she just
And now
pretended.
you're fucking stoned.
I'm going to try it again.
There are consequences to your actions.
You're gonna do it.
I'm going to try it.
All right. So roll it.
I absolutely like grab her by the shoulders and just like
Steady her.
plant her in front of the computer and like give her a nice little pat on the head and give her a smooch on the cheek. And I'm like, I believe in you. It's your time to shine.
I'm gonna motion, or Steve's gonna motion to his little doggy bag of spice and go, "If you succeed."
Oh, shit. Okay.
So she gets less one because now she has ambition, right?
No, she still has it.
She's still fucked up.
Yeah.
Can I use a special point?
You can. You
wanna-
can use a destiny point.
Do
so
I have to tell you that now or after I roll?
you have to tell me now.
Well, duh. 'Cause
Okay. Yeah. So all right. So I'm flipping over one. So you guys have
Get
6
you
light
some
side.
destiny.
So now you roll. Oh no, Destiny's not boost. Destiny. So you turn one of your whatever your computer's roll is.
They're green.
So one of those green becomes a yellow instead. So you roll 2,
Oh my god,
2 green.
please.
God.
and then you have to roll. So it is 2 as your check. Like, but you also have to roll the 2 setback die, the black ones.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow, that's too many.
That's a lot of
That's really.
You got this. You got this. It can
Yes, I'm
happen.
making you do
It can happen.
dude.
It
She
can
couldn't
happen.
do it sober. She's not gonna be able to do
Maybe she's a high
She's a
savant.
drunk savant. Yeah.
Magic spice, magic spice. No. Oh, God. It's so
That sure looks like a failure to me.
Yes, it is.
Okay, so while that's happening,
Yes.
Bestroof would like to
God.
use move on
Okay.
the bridge to
Okay.
lower or extend it. I don't know how it's collapsing.
it's
was
extending.
yeah.
Okay.
So
Yeah, I'd like to like push it out, but I guess everybody else is focusing on that. So even though she failed, she thinks she does it.
okay. All right. So you're more pulling it towards you because it's like extending. From
Oh, it's on the other side. Okay, yeah,
so,
then yes.
Dude, now
All
you're
right,
just
so-
enabling her drug addiction. She's gonna be like, I do really cool shit when I'm on this.
All right. So go ahead and roll.
One black.
Okay. Remember, you can roll twice.
Oh yeah, thank you.
So you can because you have 2 force rating.
That's 2 white.
Okay, cool. So that's what you'll use. So you're using it in a good way this time. So
Yes.
I think between your experiences so far in this cave, you realize you've got some sort of something. You don't know what it is. And even if it is the force, you're not sure, but you're like, maybe. So like this time you're envisioning like the bridge. You remember being on it. You remember that it wasn't far enough. You have an idea of how far away it is. So you kind of reach out and you can feel this inorganic thing and you just kind of like pull it towards you. And that does like right as Fum Fu does like her final keystroke, much like last time, instead of doing the final keystroke and just being like, you do the final keystroke and then the console just completely goes up and sparks and like there's red lines and like bad, like this, invalid error code and like all this stuff. And it's like, it seems like a real bad thing. But then you guys hear this like clanking as the bridge fully extends and rests into the other side.
Yes. Yes. Look, I'm so awesome.
So now you guys have a fully extended bridge.
I'm pushing the crates. I'm getting out of here.
I'm turning.
So is Steve.
I'm
Getting the fuck
turning
out of
to
Dodge.
Steve with my hands out.
And Steve's gonna go, yeah, absolutely. and try and like
grab-
horse lead you out of
like
bait.
It's like a carrot tied to
Carrot on
her
a
forehead.
stick. Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
I'm trying to grab it.
Yeah, so we're getting out of there.
was
When we get to the other side of the bridge, I'm going to announce we should probably collapse either the bridge or the entryway that we came from.
Hey, Fumfu, you want to collapse the bridge since you were so good at building it?
Steve's gonna go. I have a better idea, and shove the spice crate a little further forward. Pull out his slug thrower and try and shoot the console to make it
There we go.
okay. Yeah.
retract.
So go ahead and make your regular attack roll average.
I was about to say, we can just throw Fumfu over there again. 'Cause that
Steve
worked
is fine with that.
It worked out so well the first time.
That was absolutely a success.
All right, so you
Nice.
just fire into the console that's still like sparking and doing red lines, and you just obliterate it right with the slug thrower. And what you guys hear at first is instead of like something shutting down, you hear like this like high pitched whirring get higher and higher. So it's like or whatever, and like the bridge like is trying to extend more, but it can't, and so then it just kind of goes and like you guys are a little bit further away from this part, but like right where the cave like portion ends and the bridge begins, like that area starts to crack, and then you guys just see like kind of in like a cloud of like rock dust and flame, the motor that extends the bridge kind of like bursts and breaks out of the ground a little bit, and then the bridge just like essentially like a tongue like spits all the way out, but then just kind of like collapses down into the shaft.
Can
and
it
like
kill
with a
a-
lot of crashes and bangs.
Can it kill a Vinox on the way down?
The Vinox have already like flown out of the cave,
Ah,
so like
damn
they
it.
like went out. So like
When that happens, Steve is going to look at everybody and go, "The driver did it," because
it.
we are destroying a drug lord's spice mine right now. The driver did it.
Bran like nods, but also is not okay with it.
I'm just gonna repeat it. The driver did it. The driver did it.
classic.
Driver did.
Oh my
right.
God, she's going to be
The
fucked up when
driver
we go
did
and
it.
talk to him.
The driver did
She
it.
already was staring at him weird when she was sober, so get ready for this.
It might just be normal.
Okay, so we're gonna run outside.
All right,
Yeah?
so you're outside, and there's the speeder. It's right where you guys left it.
You got the keys, right?
You know,
I do have the keys.
All right, let's go.
It's the hot portion of the day. It's like 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So you guys load the crates in. Steve's got the key. Make a planetary piloting roll. Yep, you knew this was coming.
Oh, I'm a driver.
You're drunk.
So
I got let's ride.
You do have
I just jump into it and go.
Well, that's like let's
In
ride's for
combat,
like
yeah.
battle.
I,
So
I
you could
need
like
I need another green.
give him a green, please.
As an average at this point,
Yes.
Please, Steve.
Oh, I only had 2 green.
it appears to be a failure.
All right.
Oh, no.
You insert the key card, the speeder engines start to warm up, and you feel that there's a moment where you possibly should like engage the thrusters, but then you don't. And much like a stick shift car, the whole speeder kind of like lurches forward.
Oh my
You
God.
hear a or whatever, and a little bit out of the little smoke starts coming out of the back rear engine, and you're still in the same spot.
I'm gonna
I'm
pull the key
gonna-
out and throw it over at Bestie and go, "You try."
What?
Got it.
Oh no!
I mean, he can at least get it started, and then someone else can drive, right?
What am I rolling?
Planetary piloting. Something you'd probably never put any points into.
All right.
Average, so it's 2.
I
see.
hope so.
Maybe you're
hard.
just really good at.
I'd like to suggest that
That's a success. That is so a success.
So you do it without even thinking. Bistroof just like slides into the driver's seat. He inserts the key card. There's a moment where it starts humming, and again everything kind of lights up. He does engage the thrusters at the right proper time, and now the land speeder is hovering just like it normally does above the ground, about 12 inches, and it's humming, ready to go.
And I'll say, you want me to drive too?
hell yeah, it's a straight shot. Floor it.
Don't say that.
Fuck it.
I can help you. I can help you.
Absolutely.
As soon as she
not.
says that, I'm going to go. Just
Oh, so
You
straight.
we're
engage
going,
the
all right.
thrusters. You guys burst forward. You start out on the road, headed back towards the town, but then the road does take a bend.
I'll
You're-
at that moment, I'll say, just tell me if anything happens.
Left. Turn left, Bestie.
Turns left.
He turns a little bit too much.
No, you're gonna. Oh, you're gonna.
Hey
hit
guys, this is a quick PSA. Don't drink and drive. It's not cool.
Don't blind and drive either.
Yeah.
That's really what this is. He overcorrects. He's going too far left now.
All right, I think should I stop?
Back to the right.
Yes. No, just stop.
He's just right. You guys are going.
No, you're gonna hit that godel. Stop.
There is no
I
godel.
slam
There
on
is
the
no
brakes.
godel.
I slam on the brakes.
She's hallucinating. There is no godel.
The whole
right
land
there.
speeder lurches to a stop. Bran
keeping
probably
it
hits her
engaged.
head. And, like,
Do I get
hits-
fucking damage for that? Does my
No,
soap
no, no.
take
You
it?
hit your head on one of the crates and like, God damn, or whatever.
I'll say, well, it was fun while it lasted. Here, Steve, you take over.
All right, fine.
All right, so then you guys enjoy
While he's
most.
driving, can
Yes.
I take his drugs?
You can attempt to take his drugs.
I want to try that.
Make a stealth roll, or actually, I would even take skullduggery if you've got it.
I was about to say, can I use discipline to like get her to chill the fuck out?
I'm high.
Well, this one's your discipline.
No, I'm saying like,
Your fault.
oh, it's my own discipline.
Yes.
I can't discipline others.
No,
Why did I level up discipline then?
well, because
You're
you
gonna
could.
have to roll. Yeah.
Roll two purples, please, and your 2 black die. Because you are high.
fucked up.
So you managed to get his fanny pack of spice.
Yes. You guys don't know.
And yeah, you guys don't know. So what do you do with it?
I'm gonna hide it in my nose.
Your fake nose.
Yeah.
You're going to put my
My godel nose.
entire stash of unrefined spice in your face.
Is it that much?
Yes.
How much is it? Like.
It's like a fanny
like
pack.
It's like
I'll-
this big.
Okay, I'll split it. I'll put half in the nose. I'll hollow out the nose.
the thing is that the nose is not attached to your face right now, so it's literally just like a
No,
purse.
it's still attached to her face
shit,
from
you're
before.
right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Half
So
of
she's
it's
just
in
gonna
the
get
nose.
real fucking high.
The other half is.
Well,
gonna
once
be-
it goes in, I guess. Where the other half is where? Okay, in your bag. Okay, cool. So
Okay, so-
her nose is a little engorged. Okay, her nose is a little engorged as you guys enjoy your the rest
Joyride?
of your,
Or
the
fucking-
rest of your now peaceful drive back to town. You are just pulling back into the settlement. Some godels don't look thrilled to see us to eat at the wheel of anything. A
I
couple
wanna
of
wave
the
at them, like,
Yeah, look at my nose.
they wave like okay, and they're like, did a bee sting her? Like her nose looks a little swollen or whatever. You guys pull back up in front of the wet spot, and a couple of the enforcers for Jeg are out there, and they're kind of like
Side-eyeing.
doing shifty eyes,
Yeah.
like between each other and between you guys. Are like, where's Jimmy? And
I'll lean over to Stee and say, I think we should have Bran and Fumfu stay outside while you and I settle this.
I think that's a good idea. I'm gonna look over at y'all and sort of mention, guard the speeder. We're gonna go talk to Jay.
the driver did it.
You're right. He did. He was a selfless godel. So
meanwhile,
Steve's gonna shout this and sort of go, and we will never forget Jimmy.
The driver did it.
Exactly. He was the bravest man I have ever known, the bravest godel I have ever
I
known.
saw you shoot him.
Shh, Fumfu.
Shoot him admiring glances. Yes.
I put my hand over her knot mouth. I was like, no. Shh,
So loudly enough so that the enforcers can hear it.
okay.
Yeah.
Fumfu, you probably think Bran smells pretty because you're like super.
We start licking her hand.
I
Well,
just
maybe you're weird because you don't really have a tongue, but maybe like your face just gets moist.
Okay, yeah.
and I just like a wet nap, and Bran just sits there and endures it, but like with a horrible, ugly grimace, just like I'm doing what I have to do, man. Like, ugh.
I have never wanted to say the words. Your face just becomes moist, but I'm so glad that I did, and that it's going to be on the internet for the rest of our
Oh,
lives.
it's fantastic.
This will endure long after we are dust.
I sure hope so.
And
And then
with
someone
that,
will snort the space dust and get really ripped off of it.
yes. And with that, as the enforcers continue to give each other side-eye glances with your performance, we're going to call it there. I want to thank everybody for listening to this episode of Down to Tabletop. You can find us on SoundCloud, Podbeam, Spotify. We're working on getting Google Play and iTunes, so it'll be up as soon as we can, maybe by the time this episode goes live. Thanks to Savant for letting us use their awesome podcast studio. Check them out at the Shrimp Tank Podcast. And, yep, we will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.